Yeah, I just got it on video so we can do closes. Thanks. Yeah, y'all can. I just got it on video, so y'all can just. Hey.
Can I do it? Am I doing it?
You know, I got it. Kind of simple. I kind of disappointed myself. I was supposed to make it
Right.
less even.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT! Boys in the movie. Alright, seriously, I gotta go. You know, they need me. Most important extra was that. Yeah, they need me. It's hard being an actor. They ain't got my scene right. Got me waiting. I don't even have a trailer. What is this? I need to talk to my agent. I need an agent. Somebody be my agent. This. My man want to come over. Yeah, my man. Yeah. It's a long day.
You know what, honestly, the world could use more caring men like you.
Appreciate that, thank you.
Sitting time. Your boys in the movie. Alright, seriously, I gotta go. So, you know, they need me. Most important extra on set. Yeah, you know, they need me.
Yeah, you.
And I'm right here?
No, sweetheart, you in the middle.
Oh, I am?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. That's like you got some height. Act like you got some height.
Yeah, I
ain't like that.
All right, bro.
You're not going to Cat Williams me.
You want another slice of pizza?
I do need some.
Go ahead, man.
That's what we really need.
I almost wanted to see what it was. I was like,
I know.
That sounds good. And I was like, what he needed to do to start off a good year. For real. Are we live?
Yeah, you know how to do it.
Oh, all right.
Just chit chat, bro. Yeah.
We live! I was just happy. I was happy. Happy to make it through a new year, man. Happy to.
Yeah.
I've been in the house.
I wish I could stay in the house sometimes. But yeah, Dallas and I want to get through my project and then work on like some other ones. So of course, I'm definitely consider you for some stuff. Yeah, I put your people on. That's what it's all about.
You know I'm gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
Show up, show out.
Mm-hmm. You need what? Okay.
Right.
Like, I gotta do what? All right.
Depending on what you
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
know what I mean?
I'm not gonna put you in a dress. I promise.
Look, are too dynamic of that.
Keep me a dress version, keep my booty hole a version in my mouth.
Right.
Sorry.
So what's happening, people?
What's up?
Yeah, I know, right? That was. First of all, what y'all got in works for the beginning? Well, for the new year. Any projects?
You want me to go first?
You can go first.
Well, in the new year, it should be 2 movies that I'm working on. That's coming out, which is Fall of Sin, which screened in August.
Amen, somebody. Come on, amen.
Maybe it's time to just let it go. Can't let it go, Rick. 12 years me dealing with this.
You don't mind me asking, what happened to her?
She died. I have demons, and they plague me, and this life, and the things that go on in my head. Sleepless nights, it just gets to be too much.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I appreciate you get the away from me.
You know what? Honestly, the world could use more caring men like you.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
That's why I serve justice the best way I know how. You forgot it's the people with no remorse that's caused this life.
So did you want to come in for a real drink?
Yeah.
For Romans declares in chapter 3, all had sinned and have fallen short of the glory of God.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned.
As of right now, it was sent to Baltimore International Film Festival, which was it was accepted. It had the best narrative and best audience, I believe. It was also sent to New York International Film Festival. We were semi-finalists for that. And we got picked for the Washington International Film Festival.
Yeah, congratulations to y'all both, though.
Thank you.
Most definitely.
I'm all about accolades because you know how I'm about to hop around. She don't even know. She don't
Oh man.
She don't even know.
Yeah, most definitely.
Man.
We doing.
Do y'all have anything bring the New Year party or just mellowed it out? Or
No, like
friends,
this
family?
year hit the ground running for me. A project that I wrote back in college just kept popping up in my mind. It was just like, this story has to be told. So got the funding through that. The people that I worked with on Redline for, that went through LA Film Festival, and, the film circuits, and that was pretty cool. They want to work with me on my project, so we're gonna start shooting that like in the spring.
Let's get it.
In February, I have 2 shows that I'm dancing for, one on February 16th, one on February 24th. So definitely follow me at Victoria_Laurey, that's Laurey, to see that information. And then I'm also dancing for our guy who, wrote and directed For All That Sin. Right. He's having his exotic showcase, and I danced for him last year. So they, he said everybody loved it. They want to have me come back. So I'm doing that on February 23rd. Then I have been casted lead for 3 projects. So that's going to be happening later this year as well. So it's pretty busy, and I feel very, very blessed.
Absolutely, she's definitely blessed and busy, and talented and you know, I ain't gonna say boy, but
Oh my God.
we met. It was a great segue. I'm glad you mentioned it. So, as y'all know, because of my boy, you know, thank you, first of all, you know, first cameo, you know, killed it on set.
You did.
You know, that's how I first got introduced. She seen me behind the scenes, seen the DM. I'm like, oh, I know her. You know, followed by, you know, and of course, she's aesthetically pleasing. She's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
She see,
Most definitely.
you know,
You don't hide that beautiful face, girl.
I call it. I was like, if y'all see her work, it's very appealing. You might stay on the page for a little while. I'm just saying, you might stay on.
You talking about that one? Oh, I thought you talking about
the modeling.
Yeah. She got a body. I'm just trying to. I mean, she ain't stand up yet, but the fit is lovely.
Thank you.
Fit is lovely. We'll get it later. You can say. Yeah.
That's Victoria underscore Laurey, Laurey. If you want to see what he's talking about.
If you want the curves in the right spots, this page goes.
My man taking the highway.
Oh my God, I got you. Are you blushing?
Anyway.
Are you a sports girl or a Ravens fan? Lamar?
Yeah, I'm definitely a Ravens fan.
All right.
Yeah.
So what'd you think? You're straight. It's basically theirs to lose. What'd you say?
I'm not gonna confirm or deny, but I just want them to get to the Super Bowl. That's all I want.
Please. And
in
win
this
that
life.
Win that joint.
Please, that's all I want. So, yes.
We need another parade downtown. You know what I'm
Something. That's all I want.
Did y'all go to the 2013 parade downtown that they had?
No.
I don't think I did. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was crazy because like I went to school that day and it was like nobody in school. They asked me like, "Why are you in school?"
This is a celebration.
Right.
Bye.
Kids took off, like politicians took off, police took off. They was in the outreach.
They went downtown. Everybody.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So, we live, people. Welcome back to the Cutting Up Podcast. Really, conversations with E. So, it's your boy E-Man the Barber, go to Meagan, savant extraordinaire, foodie exploration expert. Just not a happy face. Swag out, you see.
The fit is fitting.
Just all around talent. It's so many. It's a plethora.
This boy is talented.
The makeup and producer behind the scenes, you know, and element for my leading role with these lovely people. You see how he looks. I mean, my work is on. It's in the movies now. My work is in the movies.
Oh, yeah, definitely bipped up. You know what I mean?
As y'all see, got my boy, actor, producer, helped me with my when we was at the show.
The Barber Expo. That was
behind
cool.
the scenes guy.
I love that. I love that.
So he definitely just been a budding friendship, budding romance. So, and then to my left, you know, the beautiful, the dancer, nominated actor. Well, both of them are nominated. So, nominated actor, massage therapist pro.
God. I already know where this is about to go.
Tiny stick of dynamite. Like I said, award winner, actor, producer, dancer, all around talent. You can catch her, and both of them in Black Therapy and For All of Sin, and just a all around lovely person, Miss Victoria Laurey. Welcome to
Thank you.
Let's go.
All right, so
he about
first
to.
of all.
Man, flipped off.
I know, flipped off.
Yeah.
It's getting real.
It's about to get real. Okay.
So first, I say I'm going to be. It's crazy. This New Year, I've been booking a lot of destinations. I got to go to Atlanta twice in about a couple months. New York, Vegas. What's
What's y'all dream, not domestic, but dream destination spot? I'm gonna tell you mine. But what's your dream? Oh, either for a movie or just get away for a vacation. What's your destination spot?
Dream destination spot. I always wanted to go to the motherland, to Africa, to Ghana. I heard some beautiful places in Ghana. Just wanted to, experience that, get away, see some different stuff. So, I mean, that would be like my dream destination for me.
What about you?
I actually have a bucket list.
Oh, okay.
I wrote it down years ago, so I keep it with me in my wallet, which is, so that way when it happens, I'm like, oh, I can cross these things off. Right. So for me, my destination places would probably be like Tokyo. I want to backpack throughout Europe. That'd be dope. Yep. I definitely want to see Australia. Definitely Africa, of course. But yeah, I'm weird. I just want to go to like Tokyo and like learn the culture over there. I want to go to like the robot restaurant, which was pretty cool to see. Because one of my friends, he went over there, I think like a couple years ago, and just to see his stories, like it was beautiful. And then like going to like, one of my friends went like to like the Philippines, Thailand. So yeah, I would definitely love to visit places over there like that. So yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, mine is straight out. I seen somebody do a vlog of Zanzibar.
Okay.
Gotta go. That's number one.
Okay.
That's number one. Love to do Asia too, Tokyo. That's number one. But yeah, and either Madagascar or Togo. Yeah. Okay. Africa spots.
I want to go to Tokyo too. They might have like the PlayStation 6 over there.
Oh my God.
They might really have all things. Probably playing GTA 6 now. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Shoot, they advance.
Right.
Yeah, I want to be like Norman Reedus. I don't know if y'all ever seen like The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
he had like ride with Norman Reedus, and he had like his friends over there in Tokyo, and they rode the throughout Tokyo. So that was pretty cool. I would love to do something like that. Yeah, so I think like my next goal is to get like a motorcycle and just like probably start like a little motorcycle gang or something. I don't know. Like, all right, y'all, come on, let's travel. We going over here. We just going to ride around.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Ride a motorcycle. I get a dirt bike though. It's the Baltimore in me. Okay.
The Rough Rider.
Yeah, I'm like old school because my dad always had like motorcycles growing up. And he has like this one right now that looks like Captain America. It's pretty cool. Okay. But yeah, I just want to be like this. I want to be this little thing, just like this, and everybody be like, her little behind on that. Like that's whipping that joint. Like that's how I want to be. But yeah, that'd be dope.
That's cool. That's cool.
You did have some photo shoots on the bike, didn't you?
Yeah, that was my photographer's motorcycle. Oh. So when he got it, he was like, I want you to be the first one to like take pictures with it. Because I'm like basically like his muse. So we come up with concepts. And it's a pretty cool partnership that we've had because when I used to work at the Baltimore Times, I met him through my mentor there. Okay. So just as the years been going on, we just like been just like getting better and better and better with like our concepts. And it's like, brought work to both of us. Like people want to work with him and, people hit me up like, oh my God, I've seen your pictures with PJ. I want to work with you. So yeah, it's a really great friendship. He's like a big brother to me. So yeah, but he was like, you gotta be the first on the bike. And as soon as I took that photo, he said, girl, you should see my DM. Everybody hit me up. Like, who's that? Who's that? Number one. And then two, you got other girls saying, oh my God, can I ride again? Can I be on the bike? He's like, no. No. But yeah.
I feel that. So what's your, do you have a particular brand of bike? Do you want a cruiser, a crotch rocket? Oh God. Or just the regular, like you said, just level high handlebars.
That's all.
Like
I
the
want.
Harley.
Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, but I know a lot of people gonna be like Harley, but I don't know. I don't think I've actually like sat down and decided like which brand I want. But my dad's pretty cool with that. Like I think he's had just about like every type of brand. So he's definitely the person that I would go to be like, hey, like just get his opinion and stuff on it. Right. And he's self-taught mechanic, so I know if something break down, he got daddy.
Right.
So be me.
That's what's up. All right. So how's y'all? Well, from what I can tell, y'all on-screen chemistry is impeccable. Like,
thank you.
It just seems like natural. you know, the short. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course, I guess coming and working with each other.
Right.
What was your best takeaway of working with each other?
You want to take this first?
You can go first.
My best takeaway, I want to actually go back to the first time that we actually worked together. It was actually with Rose, the singer. You know, and she really like, it was just like the scream that she did. That was like a real loud scream. Like that stuff was loud. Okay, it was like so loud. And I was like, oh snap! Like she really, you know, you can see it.
You can
know
feel it, right.
And then that's when we came back together on Black Therapy, I believe. And it's just like her presence, you know what I'm saying, and how she approaches like each and every scene. It like takes you to a whole nother level, you know. So it's like you gotta like meet her there, and it's like for me, like I want to be in it as much as possible, and she's the same way. So it's like we kind of feed off of each other. So it's like it's always going to be, you know, that chemistry there, because you know, as long as we know what was going on in the scene, you know, the character, you know, and how they want to complete, or who's dominant, you know, the perceived distance, everything that has to go into the scene, you know, we just hit it like that. Yeah.
Well, I'll go to one of the more intense scenes, since you said you gotta go to a different dynamic. When you was tied up and they kidnapped you.
Man, that was the first scene of Black Therapy.
Yeah.
That was the first scene. That was with Awesome, which is like a awesome actor, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Awesome, I mean. And the way we did that scene, I really like had to be in that person's shoes. Like as far as like, you know, feeling like you're, you know, you feeling like this is the last seconds of your, you know, your life. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just looking at him, and the thing is that for me to like kind of jump out on the screen is like me shaking, you know, things of that nature, like me emphasizing the shaking and me just emphasizing like what I want to get over to the other character, which is like, I got something that you want that, you know, ultimately saves my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's how, you know, the character E has always been. He's always found that leverage to kind of get him out of those situations. So just knowing that dynamic of the character and being in that scene, it's just like, okay, well, you know, and being in that those, you know, level of actors too, you know what I'm saying? Because those level of actors that they have over at Iron Crown Productions, shout out, Naeem, Freeman, and all of them, they really bring it to a whole nother level. So you got to bring it, you know, every time that you work with them.
Yeah, and plus, just a little minor play. You can both find this on Tubi, Black Therapy, you know.
But yeah, to answer the question about, you know, our chemistry, it works better when you and somebody can just vibe off each other and just like really learn each other. In that sense of like, you know, who's gonna take it seriously and who's just doing it for fun. And I can definitely tell like he doesn't just do this for fun. Like this is something he's really passionate about and really cares about in his shows and his work. And it just makes you respect the person so much more because you have to trust the actor that you're in the scene with. You can't be the one carrying it, or you both are not going to be bringing something out of each other. And I would say one of my favorite scenes that we did on Black Therapy was the bar scene. I was so agitated. Every time I kept reading the lines for the scene, I was like, oh God, E gets on my nerves. I'm like, and that was one of my favorite because I know everybody was cracking up.
All right, listen, I got your text, right? I hear you. Yeah. But I don't know about this, all right? Why can't we just buy from people with real problems?
First of all, you do have real problems. Second, this is how we're going to be able to control things. So it seems like people are a little shaky about some stuff. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. So I'm depressed? Depressed. It's easy. Yeah, but you just can't walk up in there and say, I'm depressed and I'm paranoid. She got to get it out of you. But I need to get a little bit more info from y'all session, so Tracy, you could go first. Okay.
So I asked the drugs afterwards.
Oh my God. It's not that hard. Just look sad and tell her a story or something.
I don't really think I have no sad stories.
Girl, this is me you talking to. And I know you. Don't forget that.
Look, Reed, this shit ain't gonna work. I'm trying to tell you.
Look, you don't know shit, alright? You know what? If y'all don't want to do it, that's fine. I can find other people to do it and actually do it.
But yeah, I would say that's like one of the favorite scenes, and the way, you know, you just flowed with me in that you didn't miss a beat. And you know, and then personally, like I just feel like we're really good friends. Like it's like we don't have to speak to each other for a long period of time, but as soon as we see each other, we pick up right where we left off.
It's just like
it's like this is my brother for real, and I don't say that about a lot of people. Like this is my brother, and I do anything that you know for this person, especially like when it comes to acting. I'm always put my people on, and this is definitely somebody where I'm just like I know that he cares about it. He cares about the craft. He studies it, and especially when he, you know, when we did For All That Sin. And I know that was like a big thing for you. Yeah. And I'm sure I've said it, but I want to just say it again. I'm extremely proud of you. Thank you. And you killed it.
Yeah.
And so it was fun working with you on that project too, and just to see you shine. And so big things are coming for you. So just keep going.
I appreciate that, most definitely.
That's love. That's love right there. Like I seen an intense scene with a mutual friend of a brother. Well, he's my brother's brother. And comedian Desi4018. I remember you had a intense, I guess, breakup scene with him in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. That was a different. Like, how was that? I was working with him, and that scene.
It was fun because I don't think I really knew who Desi was until I met him, and you know, I'm not the type where it's just like, oh my God, this is this person or whatever like that. Like we're all here for a goal. And what I loved about Desi was he didn't just show up and was just like, oh, I have this many followers and stuff like that. He never carried himself like that. He's a very humble individual. So I knew when he got on set and we rehearsed it and we did it, it was just like, I can tell he was really passionate about it. And I've seen that in the other things that he's done as well, especially, you know, when we had the other scenes in Risky Business, when I had to see him again. And, you know, for him to just give me my flowers on set and be like, you know, you my on-screen wife and stuff like that. I love working with you and stuff like that. So it just makes me feel good, you know, knowing that that person sees me and, you know, I supported him. I went out to one of his shows and the love and everything was just there. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, but that scene was definitely intense. Especially when meeting somebody like that for the first time, you gotta cuss them out.
Oh, that was,
like,
wow.
You know, it's gonna always be awkward whether you cussing somebody out, whether you're having a sex scene with them, and that's your first time meeting them. Like it's just like, but you know, we got it done. I think we did that in like 2 takes. And he impressed me that day, and I would work with him anytime.
Like. I always pondered that, like, do a sex thing. I was like, how do y'all? Because you know, it's supposed to be intimate, but it's not. It's too unless it's a closed set and they just close it off, and then it's like that looks a little bit too familiar. That don't look too fake. It's like so. It's like how awkward is that to do a sex scene, like especially with a stranger or even like a mutual home, like you said, like because y'all were. And For All the Sin, love interest. So how was that?
Okay, so
like kissing your brother, kissing your sister.
I mean, if anything, you have to remember, like when you're in it, you're not you. You're that person. Like all that just goes out the window. Now, if I don't particularly care for the person, it's like my body starts tensing up, and I'm like, all right, now chill out. It's not you. You got to wear a whole nother skin. So you get over it because now you're embodying that person. You get the job done. But I would say when it comes to people who are my brothers, going back to Awesome, and I did the movie Gaslight. Man. And that was the most intense sex scene I've ever done in my life. And it was, it was one of those like, I got to do what? And then just like figuring out how you're going to do it. And then just being very vulnerable. You saw it?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, well.
I didn't see Gaslight.
Watch it, exchange your life. But yeah, it was
Gaslight.
Yeah, like so the different shots that we had to do where I'm like on top and I'm looking like I have no bra on. I'm like straddling this person that's supposed to be my brother. But it was cool because we had a female director on set, Michelle, and she knows how to shoot things very beautifully and make it appealing to the eye and being very like, this is not going to be like a porno. This is going to be a passionate thing. And you need that perspective because unfortunately there are a lot of guy directors who are just like, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
make
But
it.
but
Just
the
the
woman
same.
eye is like, no, this is what it's supposed to look like. So I felt very safe doing that, especially
Yeah.
when we had to have like, you know, a shower scene. And then another scene where we're supposed to be like, you know, at my house. And that's the big intense sex scene that everybody texted me about for days. It was like, ma'am. And then my boyfriend at the time, he sat there and he watched it with me. And apparently I did a phenomenal job because it caused him insecurities. So tap on the back because that means I did my job. But he was like, because that sound like you and we. Why would you why I see your behind?
Right.
Why I see? What's going on?
Y'all too close.
But yeah.
Why you let him do that? That's what I do. That's what I do. All right.
And I'm
You
just
don't
like,
let him.
and I'm just like, yeah, like we're naked, but you gotta like, you know, I guess
Position the camera, yeah.
position it a certain way, and have your clothing and stuff a certain way, so that way those things don't touch.
Right.
But yeah, I would just say like going back to it was very intense because I'm just like, I got to do this with my, you know, this person is like my brother.
Right.
But like when you're in it and you're both professionals, it just like goes out the door. So when we were done with it, it was so funny. We like high-fived each other. So I was like, yeah, we did that. But yeah, it was something that a lot of people was like calling us and texting us about for weeks because they was like, that scene was something. So yeah, but if you guys ever want to check it out, Gaslight on TV.
Check it out. Definitely.
There you go. Because another just correlate with that. Like, are y'all familiar with Satima, the show? So you know how I forget it. Oh, Crystal and Zach. Well, what is his name? What is it? Starts with a D. Anyway, they're real friends, and like that's his god. That's the godmother to his kids.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
And they.
Yeah.
Satima, they get at it. Like,
I didn't know that.
Yo, had her in the shower and I was just like, and you gotta take it, and then your wife, you know, that's your wife's best friend.
That's
like,
a little close.
Yo, hey, like you said, that's when the spouse or the boyfriend, girlfriend, that's when I'll be like, I know it's professional, but it's like little chink in the armor. I'll be like,
just to see that.
Can I say something about that? Because I've experienced this quite a lot in my acting life. You have got to have someone who, how can I put this?
Understands.
Not just understands, but is supportive of what you do.
All right.
Because they knew that when they first met you.
Right.
And then you get people who, want to see what it's about, want to be involved. And then when they have to actually sit there and see the work, it becomes a whole other thing where they're like, hold on, wait a minute. And sometimes you have to be very cautious with that because, it either turns into a jealousy thing, it can turn into, an insecurity thing. So it's like you really have to have those conversations with your partner to say, hey, this is a scene that I'm doing. This is what's required. It's no disrespect, but I'm just letting you know, hey, this is something that I have to do. And they have to be on board with it. But I have seen, and mostly women, and I've had talks with my guy, my male actor friends who say, yeah, I didn't see Shorty come back to the set because her boyfriend wanted to come on the set or, had something to say. And I'm like, at the end of the day, this is what you do.
Yeah.
And if you take it seriously and this is your passion and you got to go, you have to have a partner that's understanding, that needs to go on that ride with you and knows how to disassociate it from, this is just acting as opposed to, oh, that was real. That was porn in my eyes. Yeah. So I say all that to say that if that person can't do that and just say, okay, well, when you're watching these movies with these people, it's the same thing. But I understand it is different because it's your partner in the scene. But you got to have a backbone in that to say, you know what, it is what it is. I'm proud of my partner. And, as long as I don't, ain't nothing else going on, I'm good. And,
I got you. That point, 'cause like I said, I would feel a little chink in the arm, but then also I'll be like, yo.
But that's when you need to check yourself.
No. Like I said, it's a duality. So it's like, I'll be like, oh. Then I'll be like, that's my girl. Like that. The real thing happened when she come over. Real, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
That's the end of it.
And I think that's why a lot of actors date, each other because they get it. And it's hard dating somebody who doesn't get it. But but if, you actually just have like those conversations and understand this is just what I get paid to do. I get paid to lie. That's all it is. I'm paying to entertain people. And if you can't disassociate that from porn to film, then this is not going to last.
Yeah, we get paid to, make it believable. So y'all believe it. You know what I mean? Y'all see the images and things of that nature, and the ego kicks in. But if you know like the work that actually goes into it, because before we actually go into the scene, it's like it's pre-production. You know what I'm saying? It's the actors actually going over what they feel comfortable doing, and also what don't they feel comfortable doing. So everything is gauged by that. And that's how they kind of create those scenes. So it's not like, you can just grab anything, you know what I'm saying? It'll be, one actress might not, don't grab my butt. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? We can, do other angles and things of that nature to make it seem like, we're having a very, good time. But in all actuality, I'm just grabbing the back. Making sure I'm grabbing it. I'm making it look sexy on this back, you know what I'm saying? But it's just how they do it. And and all the communication that goes with both of the actors or being on one page, and also the director and everybody else in production. So,
yeah. Speaking of acting and relationships, shout out to Black women for coming to the aid of Black men in their time of distress, even though they go the other way with why he take girls. Jonathan Majors and Meagan, do you believe that relationship?
No.
Thank you.
That's Coretta.
And I hope that you can zoom in on his face when I say
that is his Coretta.
No.
Okay? No. You go ahead.
No.
I was just like,
and then if anything, you gotta watch out for that, because it's one thing to stand behind your person, but it's a whole other thing when it disrupts what you got going on too.
That's true.
And I don't think, like, we love her for the culture, we've been riding with her since day one. But baby, I don't believe it. I don't.
Yeah, I was just like,
do you believe it?
Me personally, I don't believe it. But that's his Coretta. Right. Okay, I just want to be the devil's advocate.
And stop using Coretta as a prop. Like her, who was her granddaughter or daughter? Somebody was like, don't use Coretta as a prop.
That was just like, that was stood out to me. That's why I always repeat it, because it's like Coretta, like out of everybody. Like, I mean, Michelle Obama, things of that nature. But Coretta. And I think it's just like the image, just to keep up the image. You know what I'm saying? Like he is with this white women.
I think Cat Williams said it best. No offense to Jay Majors, but literally he looked like he got out of the cast of Amistad. I'm sorry, he looked like Dust Bowl, Jackie Robinson story.
Man, he is a very
yes sir, ball. Hey,
he's a very old man, an old young man. This dude is like 34.
I know you trying. Yeah, I'm trying to break it. I'm trying to crack it. Yeah, I know you trying to hold
it. But this dude like 34. He looks like 40.
I know. I'm sorry. I was trying so hard not to holler. Like, no,
that's what we do. No disrespect to my man Jay Majors, though. No disrespect.
I'm just like, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh man.
You're welcome.
And what make it bad? I was one of those women who actually thought he was attractive. I know. Don't look at me, yo. I can feel y'all eyes beaming on me. Look, it was what was it, Lovecraft Country?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was like, I was attracted to
the
talent, the body.
It's the body. Yeah, he was cut out there.
And just to see this Black man excel in his his work, like
he is a very talented actor. Very talented.
Definitely giving him props for the like dissipating or immersing yourself in that character, because it seemed like if they said cut, he was still in that character.
Right.
Yeah. So I definitely feel like he definitely got where you like, you don't even see Jonathan Majors, whatever. What was his Pitt? That's what his name was. Yeah. Love Great Country. But yeah, I understand. I mean, we all get them. I mean, it's funny. and this cliche, nobody specifically, but somewhere in your friend group or somebody associated, a dude that got a girl pregnant that's not that attractive, but the body was body.
The body was
and it's like, she's like a 6, but the body make her like a 9.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with a dude, like she's like,
Yes, I have seen many of these situations.
Yeah. So,
Just remember, it's not her body that's gonna raise your kids. That's all I gotta say.
It's just what's in that mind.
It's the mind.
So, I pre-warned you. So, speaking of situations, Miss Massage Therapist. So, when you had the massage dude that looked like the dude from had the split personalities with Ed Norton. What's that movie?
Oh, you talking about what's that? Fight Club?
No, that wasn't Fight Club. It was something else. But the dude, he was bald headed.
Oh no, that's Split.
You talking about James McAvoy?
Yeah, that's James McAvoy. Yeah.
No. It wasn't Split.
Yeah, it was an M. Night Shyamalan film.
Yeah,
and he had the multiple personalities and he trapped the girls.
He was bald.
He was a bald dude.
Yeah.
Not James McAvoy Split. It was another dude. He looked like the guy that you was massaging in Risky Business, but he was multiple personality. In his mind, he was like a 13-year-old girl. He was a serial killer. He was a youth pastor. Oh man, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god, I think I know what
you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But James McAvoy, I know you. But how'd you hold your countenance and not break? First of all, you gotta see it because the guy.
Oh god.
Is hit well.
Monica was getting paid to do a job, and Monica did her job with a lot of baby oil.
A lot of baby oil.
Excessive baby oil.
More baby oil.
I should have been.
I'm talking about like a bottle
Johnson.
like this full. I was just like, because I was looking at you, and you was like, every time, it seemed like every time you asked for it later on, like after a minute, you was just like, if this dude asked me to put more baby oil on him one more time. That's what
It's
you
like
look like.
her spirit was just breaking.
Right.
Her spirit was just breaking. But behind the scenes, like the guy was very flirtatious with me. He was like,
What?
yeah.
He looked
Like to the point where my director had to be like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But yeah, he was very flirtatious. You know, he said, you know, I'm not gonna put him too much out there, but he wanted to take a picture with me and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna show this to my friends." I'm like, okay, and you know, I hate to say this, but sometimes as Black women, we just have to say to ourselves, "I'm not a fetish. Like, why is this coming off like a fetish almost?"
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, I was just like, okay, but you know, he was nice. I guess he meant well or whatever. But yeah, in the moment,
mad uncomfortable.
It was I felt a little uncomfortable, to say the least. But yeah, to have to like pretend to do this and putting oil and everything like that. Yeah, I think in the mind of Monica, you just felt so like degraded, and your soul is like just leaving yourself. And, but yeah, a lot of people hit me up about that scene too. And you know, but behind the scenes, it was just like this must, you know, be what Monica feels, you know, being around somebody who's like looking at you like that in a certain way. And then, you know, while you're in the scene doing it, and in between takes, you're straddling this person. Why am I always straddling people? But I'm straddling this person.
Right.
He's got all this stuff on him. And let's just say you can tell in this man's mind that he was living his ultimate Black girl on me fantasy. That's what that felt like.
That's crazy.
But yeah. So you're an actor and you keep going.
He was definitely perved out though. He was perved out because I was just like, I know it's, but like the more baby oil, and then it's just like, I hope she don't get kidnapped. Right.
What is going on here?
Man, every time he said it, like I seen, like I just noticed. I know it just looked like you were agitated, even though you were acting. I was just like,
because Monica just wanted to get it over.
Right, exactly.
And I was like, same girl, same.
Right. You straddling the whole time. Like it's crazy how you can kind of like, okay, all right. Some semi connect with, you know, your character that you go into, and that's how you get like more into it. So, but just giving you your flowers, bro. Like all the roles that you do, you can see it. Like you put like everything into it.
Thank you.
And like just being on set with you, and you know, just seeing the process and how you know approach every scene is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see you, it's just like
big love.
Like down notes. You know what I mean? Like it's just. We got to. We got to. Absolutely. Like, but no, most definitely. Like, you do your thing. I'm proud of you, and it's more to come.
Thank you.
Most definitely. So, is your is your dream role still, or one of the roles you like to knock out? You still want to be a female vampire?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Because I love. Let me tell you, y'all don't understand.
I can definitely see that.
Y'all don't understand. When I was a kid,
It's Twilight.
no,
Queen of the Dam.
no. When I was a kid, my parents introduced me to horror and sci-fi, and I think my first horror film was The Exorcist.
Oh, wow.
And you figure like
How long? Yeah, how old were you?
I would think probably like 8 or 9 or something like that.
That's a little.
Because my parents loved horror and sci-fi too.
Right.
And I think my dad was like, she tough. She got this. But I wasn't scared of anything from it. If anything, I was just like this, like the whole time.
That's cool.
And I guess look at what I'm doing now. It fascinated me. And the fact that, that role was so taboo. It was like, they've never seen that before. It really pushed the boundaries, especially when it comes to religion.
Yeah.
But, they went for it. And just seeing like these different roles. And the reason why I love sci-fi and horror so much is because if it's done right, you get a story, you get action, you get romance, you get comedy, you can get all these things in one. Right. But it's in a fantasy world.
Right.
And, I've always had like a fascination with like vampires, like since Underworld, Queen of the Damned, and, things like that. And to see Aaliyah, like, for me the first time, I think it was probably like Sanaa Lathan, like she was probably like the first Black female vampire in Blade for me.
Right, yeah.
But to see Aaliyah embody that role and how she did it effortlessly, and she was, sexy and alluring and like all these things, and I was like, I would love to play a vampire. And then one of my favorite shows was True Blood. And, and the way that they pushed the boundaries for that, it's like that show had to walk in order for Game of Thrones and them to sprint for me. Like, because they really pushed those boundaries with like storytelling. And again, you got all these different genres in this show. Yeah. So I think that's why I love sci-fi and horror so much. But yes, my ultimate dream would to be like a vampire or like an alien or something. Yeah.
What about you, bro?
Man, I think let's see. I probably would like to be like a superhero. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely like to be that, like that Miles Morales. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe go to DC side, be the first, Black Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? Never seen a Black Green Lantern before. But yeah, I definitely want to do a superhero though. Like I just grew up, with Spider-Man and things of that nature. So I thought it always would be cool, just to be swinging through the streets and you know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, that'd be cool. Most definitely.
What about like a espionage character?
I would love that. Espionage character, like a character that, devises and planning up heists and, I would love to do that.
I say
like Ocean's 11 and...
Well, I was thinking, that works, but I was thinking like James Bond, Jason Bourne, kind of character, kind of. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to get at now, like that I'm getting into more like martial art films and things of that nature. Because one of the films that I was working on in Atlanta is a martial arts film. It's called Lucia. Yeah. So, and I only did one stunt in that. It was just a fall.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
But I'm trying to get trained up to do like more like martial arts work and actually do a fight scene. So my goal is to do a fight scene in the next,
Did you want to fight?
Yeah, I want to fight?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know yet. I didn't get the script yet. So, yeah. And you know what I mean? So you'll see when I come out. So good though. It's all good.
Yeah, that's a cool role too. Because I just got casted for a role like that, like a superhero type thing, and it's supposed to be like an all-female cast.
That's cool.
So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm not going to talk too much, about it because it's in the works. But I'm excited about that too. So, yeah. I thought it was going to be like some hard-hitting things, or is he about to get into that? I'm scared. Wait.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
We'll see.
The best is yet to come.
Right.
Oh, he got a whole list. Oh shit!
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit. This one is a little. It's mild. It's still mild. Top 3 celebrity crushes.
You can go first.
Top 3 celebrity crushes. Man, this is hard. Okay. What's Sanaa Lathan? Because she's just beautiful in my eyes. Ever since Love Basketball. Who else? Let's see. Y'all gonna get me for this one, but Scarlett Johansson. I don't know why, but
I like her.
She's bomb. She bomb, man. I love her. She's a very beautiful white woman.
Yeah, white. Why you think white?
Clean throat for that one.
I look,
Yeah, she built nice.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I gotta think about it. No, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
You want me to expand it to 5 or just keep it 3? Keep the
3
price.
is good because I got my 3.
You got your 3? I think it's hard because there's a couple of like the woman that I grew up on was Curry Hilson. Curry Hilson was definitely the bad one growing up on. Like, so I think I make her my 3rd. That'd be my 3rd.
All right.
All right, so I got 2 lists: my male list and my female list. So my female list, hands down, you never gonna change my mind. Tiana Taylor.
Oh dang, I ain't do that. Oh man, I ain't even think about that. Dang,
that is the most stunning woman to me. Like her, because I love broad features, and she had like her features are just
strong.
Her body,
She has strong.
She's beautiful.
She's a beautiful body. Like,
she's super talented. Like I love her.
So if you met her, not to interrupt, but if you met her in person, would you kind of?
Well, now that I know she into girls, hell yeah, I would say I would definitely shoot my shot. I like her. The second one would be going into white women, Megan Fox.
Okay, that's
I don't know what it is. Like that's the like besides Scarlett Johansson, like that's the only white woman that I'm like
yeah.
I think she's stunning.
Yeah, most definitely.
And then 3, who does it for me? I would say Zoe Saldana.
Okay.
Yeah. Like her looks, her talent, everything. My male list. This is always changing. Oh, and this is bad. My male list would be. I don't know. I always have like this thing for Tom Hardy, the one that plays Venom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like him a lot. Then there is, I would say, I'm about to butcher his name, Denzel Washington's son.
Oh, John David.
Thank you.
John David. Yeah, Washington.
Yes. And number 3, this is tough because this is always changing too. Now I regret not having a 5. I would say number 3 for me right now would be Jeremy Allen White, the one that plays in The Bear. Have you ever seen The Bear?
Okay, Jeremy Allen White. Oh,
I don't know what it is.
He played in
Shameless.
Yeah, Shameless too.
And Shameless. I don't know what it is. It's just something about like their talent, how they carry themselves, and then like like I said, I like broad features. So yeah, those are my top 3 people.
I'm still trying. The Bear.
The Bear is good. Like both seasons are so good.
There was they be cooking in the kitchen, right?
And they be cussing each other the hell out. Like the show is so good.
Yeah, I've never personally saw the show, but I know exactly like the actor because he played on was it Kick Ass or something like that.
Now that's Aaron Taylor Johnson, and I like him too.
Oh,
but since we can only have a top 3,
right.
But yeah,
but they kind of look the same because I think he's playing.
I know what you're going to say. It's a Marvel character.
Right. He's for Craven, I believe. Yeah, Craven. That thing looked good too.
Yeah, I recently got asked this. Have you ever slid in the DMs of anyone?
No.
No.
Man, no, I'm not sliding DMs. I don't want to be accused of that later on in my life.
That part.
They're going to find this one DM, bro. I'm like, that was from 2024. It is 2044. That's about 20 years ago.
But then, just say if you ever meet them in real life, you can run that line back.
Can't run that line. You can run it back.
You run it back.
No, if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. If I'm meant to see this person, in person, then yeah. But other than that, no. Can't have Jeremy because he married and got a kid. Can't have Tom Hardy because I don't know. I think he married and got a kid. And then John David, I don't know what that situation is. But yeah, I don't want to ever be the person to be like, hey, I know you're married. I know you got kids.
Right.
But I'm going to shoot my shot.
Like, yourself beside you. No. You can't make yourself beside you.
Well, break up the happy home.
That part. Yeah. Even if it ain't happy, stay out of it.
Did any of y'all get to see any of the latest Chappelle shows?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, one I call like the Dreamer right now.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see that yet.
Never mind. Well, it's funny. Like I'm not gonna spoil it. The opening is a killer, and then he transitions midway and is like, "See, y'all thought I could only talk about the alphabet people." He's like, "I'm deeper than that. I talk about handicapped people now."
Damn.
Oh man.
No, but I'll tell you a comedy show that did it for me. That Cat Williams interview.
Oh no, that
That
Cat
was a
Williams
comedy
dude,
show for me.
That was definitely a comedy show. Like he put everybody out there.
Yeah, he did.
Most definitely.
The expose comedy and reveal.
And reveal like nothing but gems and facts and things of that nature. Shout out to Cat Williams. Man,
I'm still sick, man. Do y'all like do you like plays or movie? Doing plays or movies better. Yeah.
Okay, so I get that question a lot because I started out in plays since like 2017 with Rosin Gaines, because I'm a part of her Kuma ensemble. I love plays because it keeps you on your toes and it makes you, you can be one hell of an improv person if you know what you're doing, and know how to bring it back in order for your character to come in, or the person that knows what you're supposed to say can like bring it back to you in some type of way. I love it. You feel the energy from the audience. It's a whole different type of skill as it is on film, because film, I get a lot of people before, I started doing film say, I can never do plays because, if I mess up, I want to be able to start again. And I said, but being in a play teaches you a whole different skill set, because when you do get on film, you know not to mess up. Or you know how to bring yourself back around to, or not to waste somebody's time.
Right.
When you get there, because you want to be well prepared for your scene. And I was like, we're all human. We're all gonna like mess up that one time. And okay, granted, it's on film, but let's just say digital, because if it was on actual film, then you're really wasting somebody's time. Because that film is like precious.
It's expensive. Yeah,
so you really gotta know, just basically know your stuff before you get on there. But yeah, I say I have a love for both because I've done both. But I just really love plays. So yeah.
Okay. So just adding on to what you're saying about, basically having a love for both. I started out in plays as well, doing Shakespeare, Comedian Desi4018, and August Wilson. So I love just the immediate satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? Like with film, you never know whether the film is actually going to be good until you get to the screening, or you get to it being streamed on a platform and things of that nature. So. And then you have people calling you or just texting you like, oh, this was so good, things of that nature. Like with plays, it's just you get that immediate satisfaction, like, ooh, like, and then it puts you more into the moment because now you're feeding off of the audience. So I love that relationship that you share with the audience. And also, it does make you sharper as an actor on film, because you got to know your lines cold. You got to know your lines cold, and you're better with your body. You know what I'm saying? So as far as film, so when I got first into film, I'm moving all over the place. So it's like, no, like you're in this frame. You know what I'm saying? So you get to challenge yourself more because you're using like just your face to kind of convey, the scene, or you're using just your mid-level to kind of convey. You don't see the the other half. So it's just like it's challenging in a way when you're doing film. But I love plays because you just get that immediate satisfaction. You also get to, I'd say it's practice for film. So you get that practice for film. So I love plays.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you ad-lib sometime to play?
It depends. Yeah.
I mean, I know you know the script pretty much, but throw.
It depends, because you're going to have a playwright that says, I want this line for line.
Right.
It's just like with, the writer for the film. I want this line for line. Don't, deviate from that. Don't segue from that. But when you have a writer that says, I'm not married to the script. I just want you to just do your lines. And if you add a little something into it, and if it works, great.
Right.
Do it again the next night. you know, or, you know, do something different the next night. They always just keep it interesting. So when you get that creative freedom, yeah, you get to play around and stuff a bit, but you don't want to stray too far much because you don't want to throw the other person off.
Exactly, right.
But if you can feed off each other, then yeah, that's great. But yeah, no, me, I like to just be like by the book, unless, you know, my writer or director says, hey, let's try this, you know, for it. Or just have fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only time where I'll like ad lib, but other than that, no.
Since we're speaking on crushes, just say you got a hall pass. Just
I ain't date nobody, so I don't need no hall pass.
I know that.
What if I was dating someone? But go ahead. If I was.
All right, just say, I mean, yeah, you run across. Is the hall pass the same as your top crushes? So you ran across Tiana like, hey, babe, I'm gonna need a favor. You know, you taking that opportunity?
That's tough. I mean, do I really want to use my hall pass? Just no. Hold on. I mean, if I ran past Tiana Taylor and we was vibing like that,
or John, or it don't matter. Yeah.
Then yeah, but I don't know. It would have to really be worth it. Like if I just get like this one hall pass, and I'm like, we ain't gonna have no arguments and stuff about it the next day or whatever, then I don't know. Okay, maybe Tiana. Yeah, maybe Tiana. She seemed like she would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
based off her interviews, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What would be personal hall pass?
Scarlett Johansson.
You know what? It definitely would be Scarlett Johansson.
I feel like it would be.
She kind of read my mind though on that. It's that like I just think that's exotic for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, you know what? Let me try that. You know what I'm saying? Let me try the milk for you know just a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Just until it spoils. You know what I'm saying? Then go back.
Milk can be fun. Milk is fun. Don't knock it. Don't knock it. Now when it become crazy,
yeah.
Now you got to slide it to the left.
Yeah.
Drive the milk.
Man, Dr. Umar right now is not right. Excuse me, brother. Let me tell you.
Absolutely. You can have anybody you gonna pick her. Right. I mean, it ain't bad. It definitely ain't a bad choice.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, that would definitely be fun.
Wow. All right. Well, it's getting this. It's been fun. I ain't gonna. We'll run it back. I like I said, I just kept it.
Dang, I was waiting for the heavy stuff.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it this time.
Dang. Not just one? Not one? Not something to leave the people with? Mark's gonna instantly regret it as soon as he asked.
He's like, you know what?
Right. Yeah, I'll think of something next time. Yeah, they're not really having. But it's been about an hour and some change, and
I ain't really feel like
I know.
It was cool.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Most definitely.
I say the biggest takeaway, people, to meeting phenomenal people and adding them in your life is be you, but be unique. I mean, have something that stands out about you. When you go on set, just kill it in the background. You'll get noticed. I'm telling you. They had to call CUTT. I was killing it. I was killing it.
Man, it was hot.
I was
hot.
killing it in the background.
Man, it was sizzling.
This lovely lady, she interrupted a couple of my scenes. She walked past, and I had to get myself together because in my role, I had to talk to somebody that wasn't there. I mean, just straight airspace, having a conversation. So, I tapped into my greatness, made it look just seamless. organic. It's what I do. Also look good doing it. That's another thing. Look good.
There you go, brother. There you go.
Let me see. Well, of course, plugging them again, catch them in Black Therapy, Red Line, For All of Sin, Gaslight, add that to the list.
Risky Business.
Risky Business. Sweet Dreams. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A lot.
And other things to come. I don't know, anything y'all want to add?
I just want to, just give my flowers to both of y'all here, man. Doing your thing with the podcast and, just elevating. It's a new year, so, it's new things that's going to be happening, new things coming up. Just, just pray for peace and blessings for both of y'all. And, I mean, it's been fun. It's always fun being on the show. I love being on the show. Every time I get my, haircut, I'll be like, yo, E, you coming out with a new joint, you know what I mean? When you gonna put me on, man? But just keep on doing your thing, man, for real.
Actually, I got a closer. It's a story time what you do. It's kind of
let's go.
Kind of coincides with the Six Brown Chicks story. Like, the Six Brown Chicks podcast. So it's basically like,
okay.
What would you do in a scenario that's just seems like out of worldly, like that can't be a real situation that somebody put themselves in.
Right.
All right, so all right, yeah, here we go. So just I like to use alias Chavez for mail, just because it's random. So Chavez, let's say Chavez and Miranda. No, Chavez and Maria. Keep it Hispanic.
Chavez and Maria.
Yeah.
Maria.
Chavez and Maria have been together, just say longevity, 3 years or something like that. Okay. Maria hits the point in her life, getting close to 30, where she feels like, because Chavez and Maria have been together for 3 years. Excuse me. Backstory: been together for more than 3 years. Just say high school sweethearts. We'll use that. High school sweethearts. Have a kid together. Everything's going fine. But then Maria or Chavez just say, you know what? Things getting kind of mundane. I feel like I haven't lived life. So they're still living together.
Okay.
Still living together. Maria loses her job and still living with Chavez, but they're split. So they're living together, split apart.
Okay.
Living together, split apart.
That's the worst
right
type of situation, man.
So they're both doing their thing, but it's awkward because, he's going on dates, she's going on dates. Kids still at the house. See mommy with a new dude, see daddy with a new girl.
Yeah, that's stuff.
So while they're exploring, she gets jealous because the dudes she's messing with basically are just smash partners. Like there's no substance there at all. But Chavez is finding something serious. So she starts, sabotaging his dates. And like whenever he's on the phone or something, whatever, like, who are you talking to? Because mind you, they're still living together.
Right.
So every time Chavez has to explain, we're not together, but
we just living.
We just living, but we're moving, we're separating.
Right.
So one day, Chavez sees like Maria went to the doctor, saying she had to get had some stomach problems. Why did she get an ultrasound? Found out that she had gotten pregnant, but aborted it. But then had the nerve to later ask Chavez, you think we will ever get back together again? Yeah.
What?
So
and all that.
And that you pick either side, being the one that had the audacity. Yeah, basically, like, yeah, mess up, get pregnant. Like, it could be either the guy could have got the girl pregnant. So either side you pick. What would y'all do in that situation? Because she still wants to get, of course, like I said, they separated, but after dating, it's like, well, what I have here is better than anything I found out when I got pregnant, or same thing with the dude.
Right.
I went out, she looks nice, but there ain't nothing there. I got her pregnant, but I want my son's mom back, or my kid's mom back.
Oh, man.
What do y'all do?
There's so much I can say about this situation.
Yeah,
right.
Explore them all. Explore the house. This is a closeout. It's juicy.
Okay, all right. So my first problem is, girl, you don't even have a job. Why are you so fixated on going on dates? And then clearly you don't have no life of your own that you're trying to sabotage the dates that he's going on. 3, as a woman, you should know to wrap up if you are going to have multiple partners to avoid pregnancy or transmitted diseases and stuff like that. So you lucky all you got was a pregnancy. So my thing is, okay, things didn't work out, but at the same time, as a woman, I have to ask, if you don't have a job, then who's paying the bills? Who's paying the bills for the home? And you have the audacity to sabotage his dates and try to sabotage something that he has real going on. Y'all both amicably was just like, all right, we're going to split up. We feel like we haven't really lived life. Yes, we have kids. And on top of that, let's talk about the kids. What are you teaching them? Like, why do your kids see you bring in a new girl and a new guy? And if these guys are just smashing past, why are your kids, am I missing something? Why are they even meeting these people? Yeah. Like, whoa. Yeah. And then for him, you just can't be just introducing your kids to just anybody, because that confuses the kids. And now they're looking at it like, what's going on here? Exactly. But for me as a woman in that situation, just me, I would be more fixated on getting a new job, trying to find, my own apartment so that I can have my own independence, at least like a 2-bedroom or something like that, so that way the kids can come to me, or if I have it, like that or whatever like that, I can get a new house, whatever. Set yourself up that way, so that way you're not cohabitating with the person that you're trying to get divorced from and stuff like that, and then exposing your kids to all of this. But if I was him, now let's talk about him in the situation.
Yeah, she made both.
Why not would be introducing my kids to just any woman. And then on top of that, especially, I don't even know, because I don't know if I missed that part. Are y'all even having conversations before y'all, bring this person over or whatever? So that goes for both of them, but mostly towards him. I would be encouraging her to say, hey, like, can you help get a job? Can you help pay a bill or something like that? Because I see you got Schmo, Joe, Flo, and you over here ho. But yet it's like you ain't bringing the bill. You ain't paying no bills up in this house. Yeah. So you don't get to dictate who I talk to, who I get to see, or anything unless you're contributing in some type of way. But that whole situation just seems messy. Y'all both need to grow up, because clearly, you said they've been with each other 3x amount of years and they high school sweethearts. So clearly there's a lot of immaturity going on there. Y'all both need to grow up. But if if she came to you and say, hey, you found out she was pregnant and she got an abortion or whatever like that, and she comes to you and say, hey, can we make it work? I would say, if you want to make it work with her, then I think you guys need to go to couples counseling and really define what that looks like, and then work on your marriage. But if it's not something that you want, then just be honest, say, I don't want that, I'm good over here, but let's talk about, us just like selling the house, getting money from it. I get my half, you get your half, and do what we need to do. But this cohabitating is not good for us, and is not good for the kids. And that's just me.
Absolutely. That was thorough.
You touched on
everything. I'm sorry, because it's just
you even want to follow that? Or are you good?
all I gotta say is, as far as relationships concerned, because you tapped on everything.
Absolutely. I love it.
Communication is the best medication in relationships, hands down. Like, if you communicate, like, especially dealing with like a toxic relationship, if you like communicate like where you are at with it, because you may need like time, may need space away from it, and I definitely would be that person. Like, nah, I definitely need time, space away from it, so I can mature as a person. And especially on the female side, she would definitely have to do the maturing also. So basically, what you just said, she's sitting up in the house, you know what I mean? You got dude coming in, dude coming out. You got kids seeing this. So it's just like, it's a lot.
And not saying like they because I kind of left it kind of vague. Like, of course, they're not saying them like
Right,
going, but
right.
the kid noticing.
Yeah,
like,
they notice like they
mommy
see,
and daddy are not together, but he's going out, she's going out.
Yeah, kids know.
Yeah,
man.
they know.
Kids smart.
And
They
one
know.
last thing that I have to say on this note.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm. Wait. Everybody calm down.
No real man and no real woman is going to feel comfortable with you still living with your spouse. So, with all that being said, if he's going to take things seriously with this woman, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
If she's a real woman, she would say to him, in order for us to move forward with this, is the divorce finalized or it's not? Or they just separated?
Just separated.
I'm gonna need for them divorce papers to be signed.
But even
And I'm gonna need for, y'all to sell the house, anything like that. And I don't think that's a tall ask, because if I'm going to enter your world and knowing that you now have a baby mama, because that's what it's about to become, and you have kids, not a kid, plethora of kids, then yes, these are the things that I'm going to need to feel comfortable with us moving forward. Now, you can deal with an immature girl all day, because all she's going to do is just get her rocks off of you too, because she's just like, okay, he got his girl, his baby mother at home, he got his kids, I'm just trying to do whatever I want to do. And that's about it. But a real woman is going to say, this is a mess. And if this one over here is still pining over you, but ain't really got her affairs in order, that woman that you want is not going to stay for too long. So you're really going to have to grow up, put your big boy pants on, and make a decision. Because if this woman's coming to you saying, I got knocked up and I got the abortion, but I still want us to be together. Don't play in this woman's face. Don't string this person along if this is what you want to stay in over here. So I say all that to say, know what you want. Stop playing with people. This is 2024. Stop playing with people. And if you got some healing and stuff to do, work on that too.
Most definitely.
But stop playing with people.
Stop playing.
And get your and that's all I'm gonna say.
Facts.
Yeah.
Sorry, the spirit touched me.
No,
Because I seen way too many things.
I was about to say, you went in the character. I felt that.
And a lot of good people I've seen, especially me, have gotten the short end of the stick. Stop playing with people.
Right.
Yeah. Might as well. When I seen it, when the person that told me this, I was like, man, but girl, bye. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no running it back. That thing's dead.
Yeah, most definitely.
I was like, no, absolutely not. It was nice knowing you. Yeah, we gotta hurry up and get this split. Find different domiciles.
Right.
Man, I've seen worse situations. My god sister is friends with a girl. The guy was semi-living with her. They had a whole life and everything like that. But she found out on Facebook that he got married while they were together, has a whole separate life and stuff. So again, stop playing with people.
Yeah.
Stop playing with people.
Wow.
Yeah. Now that's a real story for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Had a whole separate life.
That's crazy.
But I don't know how he did it. That was the most. I ain't never seen a man multitask like that in my life.
That's a slick dude right there, bro.
Living with this one, but found out on Facebook, because he ain't had no social media on, but she found somehow on Facebook, because I forgot if they knew a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
And the person was like, hold on, ain't this him? Man ended up getting married and everything. Had a whole other life.
Wow.
Yeah. And so that's how I end the show.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how you end it.
With a bang.
Throw something out there, some material. I said I didn't want to go heavy, but hey, that got heavy. It got heavy. That got real heavy. So don't forget to follow my people. Victoria Laurey on all platforms. You got a couple of D Floyd Visions,
D Floyd
Leo Visions,
Novelology.
Yeah. You got any other besides your just your regular moniker, or is there anything else on that?
Just Victoria_Laurey. I have a Facebook, but I don't really be on that. But everything is on Instagram.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and help my girl out just a little bit. So as you can see, this beautiful little thirst trap has a whole gym fit brand that she's repping right now. Getting the summer goddess body right for film, TV, and the beach. You see her working on the cheeks. She got them things thanging. Got the booty, just toning up a little bit. Plus the abs. Girl, you better go ahead. Look, Go to the store, go to the link in her bio. Cop something right now. Get it right now.
Thank you.
It is. So we gotta do our homework. Somehow I don't know why I feel led to go watch Gaslight, see what she's talking about. Too much. You see, I was prepared, but I didn't get that part of the.
That could be the
I had
next
to do my
next show.
So, yeah. We're gonna do this again. Like I said, we're running back either not only here, but either or Barbara Brooks, Like I said, so
okay,
the 40s.
I love these songs.
Ooh,
yeah, that's why I was hoping to try that because my like I heard, from the women were like, my food pickout is spectacular. So I mean, you tried to keep, but you.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, you can take one home. Actually,
Bring me a box. Bring me a box so they can see it on camera. So we get in this
it's
song.
cold, man.
I don't care. Look, y'all already know. Real foodies know.
Real rap,
If the
raw. You
pizza
ain't lying.
good while it's cold,
Absolutely,
then
right.
it's good.
Right, you ain't lying.
Not actually.
Lil Wayne said it best.
Real rap, raw. You ain't even lying.
Here's what the box looks like. I'm happy. Alright. So what is this that I'm about to try on?
All right, so this is pan pizza with chicken, diced tomatoes, and white sauce
That
with feta
joint good.
cheese.
I had some earlier. That joint good. I'm gonna get some more too. That joint banging. That joint smacking.
Your boy don't miss. Your boy don't. Kobe said you miss 1,000 shots of the shots you don't take. Yeah. You want to take that home? Yeah. So, like I said, once again, it's been a lovely time. And catch us near a film near you. We out, people.
We out. That was cool.
It's so good.
Hey.
Can I do it? Am I doing it?
I got it. Kind of simple. I kind of disappointed myself. I was supposed to make it. Right.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!